Hi everyone, hello and welcome to this reading. This will be a general collective reading and it may or may not resonate for you. So I ask as always that you please trust your own intuition and use your discernment with regards to the message that comes out here today. As you can see, I've already gone ahead and pulled some cards here from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. So at the bottom of the deck we have dances on one foot with balancing act. And this is a card about saying no to anything that is not aligned with you and saying yes to everything that makes your heart sing, okay? It's not allowing yourself to be overburdened by things that don't really align with you or serve a purpose in your life, or there's something about, acknowledging that you have all that you need available to you at this time, and instead of putting off doing something because, if I only had more, fill in the blank, okay? So there's something about, life being a dance and partaking in that dance, okay? Not getting muddled down by all of the negativity or just, the day-to-day mundane stuff, okay? So there's something about kind of doing life gracefully, almost like a dancer. We have the power of community coming out here, gathering around. So this is a message to say that you are supported, okay? There is support for you. Allow yourself to be supported, okay? I'm noticing that there is, we've got a butterfly here amongst these wee fairies. I'm not sure what they are called, but they look like little mushroom fairies. And there's a message about, for someone who may need to hear it, that, there's only one you. So we've got this one wee butterfly here amongst all of these similar creatures here. And your uniqueness, your you-ness is your gift, okay? So allow yourself to be supported, whether that's in the 3D or by spirit, okay? You may be receiving nudges from your spirit guides at this time. They may be trying to help you to move in a particular direction, okay? So you are supported, and allow yourself to accept that support, okay? We've got eyes of the eagle showing up here as well, rising above the fray. So this is about getting the bigger picture, okay? Not, again, to go back to this, getting bogged down by negativity or, the general BS, whether that's your own or other people's, okay? So you may be feeling a little bit attacked at this time, okay? Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Rise above that, okay? So this is kind of giving me like King of Swords energy. He doesn't get involved in anything that doesn't necessarily, affect him, all right? He just like, people are gonna people. So getting above that, seeing the bigger picture, and we have the benefactor coming out here as well with grace and generosity, okay? So this is a message to, if you're not already doing so, continue to give, not to your own detriment, which I say often, but to give graciously, to give without expecting reciprocity, okay? You may be being called to, or urged to share your gifts at this time, your talents, your support maybe, okay? And it's not about what you're going to get back, okay? And it's important to kind of get out of that mindset and give without expecting anything back. And again, that's not to say, be a people pleaser or, be the one in a relationship always giving, but it's about doing something kind for someone without expecting anything in return, okay? So this is not like a codependent or a toxic relationship I'm talking about. It's just about kind of being good-hearted and just for the sake of being good. You know what I mean? Or for the sake of being kind. Doing it for someone else. So I'm going to pull some tarot now and, oh, okay, got something flying out here. All right, we've got the Ace of Swords here, okay? So some sort of clarity, some sort of truth falling here on the power of community. You could be finding your people at this time. You could be finding your truth even. I'm not necessarily getting this as like finding your soul tribe here on earth. I'm sort of getting it as, you know, just getting clarity with within your spiritual world and your spiritual world and your belief systems and things like that. Okay. There could be something as well like cutting away anything that no longer serves you. Like this is the sword of truth as well. Okay, so anything that doesn't align with you, anything that doesn't resonate with you. Okay, so really cutting away anything that is not true to you. And kind of going back to that Aquarius full moon, which was a very powerful full moon for, you know, letting go of limiting beliefs and letting go of conditioning and thought patterns that necessarily aren't even yours, that you just adopted. Okay. And it could be a message that you are, you know, supported during this time of cutting away all that no longer serves. Okay. Even if it doesn't feel like it in the 3D realm. So someone here, you're definitely like, you know, on the verge of making some sort of choice or starting to live some kind of way. And there may be, you know, kind of backlash about that, but you're being urged to go for it. Okay, stop making excuses for why you can't do this, why you can't do that. Okay, when you know that it's maybe your soul's calling. So we have temperance coming out here. Okay, one of the meanings of temperance is getting the bigger picture. Okay, it's also a card of balance, card of moderation. So yeah, we do have balance coming out here in this other card. Okay, so don't think of that as like needing to have all of your is it ducks in a row or eggs in a row or something. Okay, so like you will never be fully ready, you know, for anything. Like it's not possible to be completely fully ready for any kind of endeavor in life. But even just knowing that, you know, and focusing on the here and now and what's important in the here and now, you know, things come back around. Everything in your life has its time for being in the spotlight. Okay. And with temperance here, there's a need to kind of like get your head in the game. I keep hearing get your head in the game. Look at the big picture. If some of you may be stumbling over like just kind of like a really getting like just petty nonsense from other people, and you're just being urged to kind of get back on the horse, so to speak. It's like you had all this momentum going and, you know, things are going great, and there's been a bit of a like a stumble or a trip up here, and you're being urged to see the bigger picture once again. Okay. One more card. All right, we have the Knight of Swords here. And it did kind of, it fell out in the reverse, so I will read it in the reverse. And in the reverse, the Knight of Swords can be quite harsh, quite abrupt. It can be kind of plowing ahead without thinking things through. It can be anger, it can be rage. Just falling on this grace and generosity. So someone here, you might be feeling a little bit irked by the universe at this time, okay? I feel like this is the energy that you've kind of been giving out, and you've been doing good things, and you've been doing the work, and you've maybe been helping others, and it's like you're waiting to see the rewards, the results, which you will, in ways you can't imagine. But there's like some almost irritation here, because you're maybe still struggling, you're maybe still having a challenging time. And this path that we're on, the spiritual path, the soul path, it's not for the faint-hearted. It is very challenging, but perspective is a huge part of getting through it. So we have the devil in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck, okay? So there's still some kind of maybe lingering attachments or temptation to kind of, blow up all the work that you've been doing, okay? I do get the sense here that someone's maybe feeling unsupported, or like they've become maybe invisible to the universe, or there's maybe some sort of doubt here about your path, okay? What do we have beneath this? We've got the Hanged Man here beneath this, okay? So feeling quite stuck here. There's a need for a shift in perspective, okay? And continue doing what you're doing, being kind, being gracious, supporting others, helping others, and without waiting for anything in return. Okay, so I am getting the sense that I should take 2 more. Bear with me, guys. So the card that came out was the King of Pentacles. It flew on the floor, okay? So the King of Pentacles is, it's earth energy. It is slow-moving energy. It's very grounded. It's a very patient energy. And what this is telling me is that you will see, the fruit of your labors. You need to persevere with whatever this is that you're experiencing, okay? This is a very abundant card, okay? It's a card of prosperity, abundance, security, stability. Okay, so this is all incoming. Don't allow that devil energy to trip you up, okay? Like, we're coming into eclipse season, and eclipse energy can be like incredibly chaotic, okay? So do stay grounded, stay mindful, and try not to fall back into old thought patterns. Let's get one more, please. Okay, we have the Magician in the reverse. So the Magician in the reverse is kind of like using the powers of manifestation for personal gain. It can be a bit trickster energy as well, okay, the Magician. We've got the World here at the bottom of the deck. So there's some sort of lesson here with regards to this. And I feel like there's a big message here about shifting the focus from what you stand to gain for all that you're doing, and do it just for the sake of helping others. Okay, whatever that looks like for you. And again, I can't stress strongly enough that this is not me condoning, you know, people pleasing, or, you know, allowing yourself to be a doormat. Like there's definitely some sort of block here with the magician, okay? It's also a lot of like potential and creative energy here that's maybe not being tapped into. It's falling on the Knight of Swords here, so it could be coming out. It could be being channeled in a different way, okay? So yeah, whatever you're experiencing right now, you are not alone. You need to kind of get a bird's eye view of the situation, and try to shift the focus again from like this kind of stuff, this King of Pentacles, you know, what's in it for me kind of energy here, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys. I hope that this helped someone. Let me know in the comments if it resonated for you. I hope to be posting more frequently from here on out. Just got some stuff going on in my life. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.